Let's get back to baseball, because this is actually a great one, because I've been watching a couple of this kid's starts and he's fantastic. This was asked by @Wisco Sports. How much of an impact can Aaron Ashby make in the future? He's been really good since his first start and is following in the big three's footsteps. And what we mean by big three, and what Wisco Sports means by big three, is the Brewers. Freddy Peralta, our boy, Corbin Burnes, and Brandon Woodruff. Not necessarily in that order, but, we think Freddie's the best pitcher in the world.
Yeah.
Aaron Ashby, he's a young left-hander who has the stuff of a Shane McClanahan and a Patrick Sandoval, and he has good control, but it just isn't commanding the ball yet. And I was watching one of his starts against the Cubs. Jack, this guy's throwing 97, 98 mile an hour sinkers. He's going first pitch changeup for strikes at 89 to 91 with a ton of movement. And he's got this 84 to 88. It's like they call it a slider, but it's like a really fast slurve.
Yeah.
And then he has an actual 12-6 that he doesn't throw that much. So he's got 3+ pitches, in my opinion, and it's only about commanding the ball. And this is a guy who's now their 5 after Eric Lauer.
Yeah.
And Eric Lauer is like the second best left-handed pitcher in the NL Central, maybe behind Wade Miley. Like, this rotation, if Ashby can work out, and I really do think he will, it's one of the best pitching rotations we've seen.
Yeah. Here's my thing with Aaron Ashby. Top 10 Brewers prospect, has thrown about 60 innings with AAA Nashville, has thrown about 25 innings with the Brewers. He's been really good. And I will push back on the Shane McClanahan thing for a moment, because McClanahan is 100. Ashby's 95.
The thing is, you go on Fangraphs, Ashby 96.3 average on his fastball, McClanahan 96.5. So it's like McClanahan can get up there, and he probably has a bigger peak in terms of velocity, because he can. You're right. I've never seen a 100-mile-an-hour fastball from
Ashby.
Yeah, but I'm consistently seeing 96, 97, 98.
Yeah,
and that's McClanahan's not consistently 97, 98, or 96.
What McClanahan isn't doing that Ashby is, possibly better, and I know, very small sample size, but possibly as well as any starter in the National League at a very young age. And these numbers are consistent with AAA too. Strikeout numbers were higher in AAA. He was striking out about 36% of the hitters that he saw. That's down to 25, which is still really good.
Really good.
As a rookie in Major League Baseball. But very low line drive rate. 15% line drive rate against him in Major League Baseball. 67% ground ball rates. 67 in AAA too. That's who he is. He does not let balls get in the air. He knows that in 2021 in Major League Baseball, if balls are put in the air, they're going to leave ballparks. He doesn't let it happen. He is a ground ball guy. And I think that really serves him well, at least for the next 5 years while we're in this fly ball, elevated fastball cycle, because he is just a deviation from the norm.
Exactly. And when I'm watching this start, he'll even leave stuff middle, right? I said his command of the strike zone is great. He throws a lot of strikes, but he's not commanding within the strike zone yet. But it happens, young pitcher.
Yeah,
but
control good.
Control good, command not there yet.
Right.
But he's still getting strikeouts, and he's getting weak contact over balls that are middle, which just shows you that the stuff is major league. It's major league stuff. And we're looking at a 5-starter. And Eric Lauer, his ERA is almost under 3. Like, this is really becoming not just a 3-headed monster, but a 5-headed. What's that animal that's like half snake, half lion? It's like a Greek myth. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think about Medusa when you say snake on head. Now, Eric Lauer, I don't think is that future rotational piece. He might be. He might be.
He is. I
You
think
think
he
so?
is. I've
Okay.
been watching these. I'm impressed by all of them.
Now, if somebody was to get bumped out when Ethan Small graduates from AAA, is it Lauer?
Ethan Small's got to prove he can make this rotation.
Wow.
Yeah.
Stick him in Nashville or stick him in a long relief role in the pen?
Long relief role in the pen. First of all, they need the lefties. Everything I see from Eric Lauer, he's super effective. And then Ashby has the stuff of a frontline guy, and he's still young. And if he learns to command, because he's already throwing strikes, it's just about putting that changeup in the right spot, putting that slurve in the right spot. But I don't see any reason why the Brewers should mess with this. I think you could try Small in the bullpen and see what happens. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he ends up being better. But if I'm the Brewers right now, I'm sticking behind those 5 as like my 5 dudes.
That's a good problem to have.
It's a great problem to have. Yeah, I'm talking about another pitcher. If he comes in as great, it's just more for the Brewers.